A fraternity at UNC-Greensboro will not be allowed to operate for 10 years.
That fraternity is accused of hazing, and the investigation is not over yet. WFMY News 2's Amber Lake spoke with students, school leaders, and Sigma Phi Epsilon about the allegations.
Students I talked to today on campus say they were surprised whenever they heard this news. Hazing at a fraternity at UNCG, a frat that's been here for decades.
It is disheartening to hear.
The fraternity should be taken off campus if they're hazing.
The Sigma Phi Epsilon fraternity, made up of 27 members at UNCG, will now go 10 years without having a chapter on campus. This is all because of hazing and recruitment violations.
It's just something that has to be taken seriously because nobody wants that to be associated with their brand or their name.
UNCG students are surprised something like that could happen at their school, but glad that something is being done.
It kind of feels like, when you go off to college, it's like your other home and you're supposed to be protected by a house initially. So I think that hazing isn't really supposed to be going on.
I'm glad someone's actually, getting accounted for their actions, because that usually doesn't happen. It just gets swept under the rug.
UNCG leaders say the investigation continues. In a statement, they said they'll not tolerate actions or activities that are counter to their values and standards.
I think a fraternity should be suspended forever if they're going to haze, because fraternities are supposed to be a matter of brotherhood. I've come to understand that from others. And if a fraternity is going to do hazing, it should just be suspended forever and allow those people to disperse into the fraternities that are not hazing, that understand the concept of brotherhood.
Sigma Phi Epsilon released a statement as well. It says the organization's purpose is to develop balanced leaders, and hazing has no place in the fraternity's experience. The organization went on to say it's disappointed with the unilateral decision made by the university. School leaders haven't offered any specifics into these hazing allegations, and they haven't told us when the hazing started, but we have asked those questions and we'll let you know when we learn more. In Greensboro, Amber Lake, WFMY News.